Everybody, clearing. Okay, I'm going to do a little series here of readings that I've got a list. Right now, this one's going to be, how does your person think and feel about the distance if you're at a distance? So it's going to be in the title, but that's what this one's about. I'm going to do some different third-party readings next. What else do I have on the list? Same sex. If you've been married to your person previously and you want some information on that scenario. If you've never met your person in person, and if you are a twin flame and you have not met your twin flame or know who they are yet. So let's see how it goes. Stay tuned for more of those if any of the other things appeal. And let's just dive into it. These are going to be similar to the daily divine masculine reading or divine feminine reading style, but we're just going to go into what does your person think and feel about the distance specifically. So what is it, Divine Creator, that my viewer's person thinks and feels about the distance if the counterparts are geographically distant apart from each other? Oh, I'm shuffling a different deck that I didn't intend on using. I guess that's the one I meant to. So thank you, Divine Creator. How is my viewer's person thinking and feeling, wishing? What actions are being taken? What is the biggest challenge regarding the distance? What is the spirit-guided solution for that distance? And where are things going in the near future? I'm actually going to pull a third card for you, viewer, and get some guidance. So what is it we can see for my viewer's person? Oh, we got two. Secretly, they are really struggling with it. So this is a card of strategy, spying, keeping the cards close to one's chest, not being transparent, not being honest. So we've got this Emperor card, which is a control dynamic in the upright. It can be kind of, I'm hearing OCD, type A, on steroids kind of energy. And the Temperance card is divine alchemy. It is very advanced healing, coming into emotional equilibrium and compassionate non-attachment level of healing. So there is an attempt to put the control issues down about the distance. It is more devastating to your person than they tell you. Maybe they've pretended like it was completely fine, they couldn't be happier, not a big deal. It's ripping them up inside. Really, this has been incredibly challenging that you of all people, they know that they love you so much and yet you're so physically far away. It's thrown them out of balance quite a bit and they're trying to get a handle on it. One card for my viewer. This has caused your person not to be able to reciprocate. I'm even hearing in some cases they have gone for another relationship out of convenience, out of someone else being closer to them. But not all cases. Some are working, some are not even able to hold their 3D lives together because of how much this disconnect or the distance has impacted them emotionally, I'm hearing at times. But there has been an inability for reciprocity here, and the distance has been one of the factors that has caused your person to not be able to reciprocate with equal give and take, or not to invest as much into this connection as possibly things closer to them in the 3D. What can we see for on the heart space about the distance? On the heart space, so this is the realm of love, it has crystallized their ability to desire to offer you something big in the future, and it has helped them in the department of setting healthy boundaries. So it's helped shape who they are, what they want. It's given them space and room to think about how impactful, how meaningful your connection is, and sincerely what they can offer. It's a very genuine energy. It's created a more genuine attitude in your person than they had before they met you. It's also because of the sleepless nights, because of working the puzzle of the distance, the inconvenient fact that you are far. This has kept them up at night. But it has been a catalyst for them understanding who they really are and what they really want. And setting new manifestation goals, I've heard. What is their biggest wish at this time? To let things unfold naturally. The Magician in the reverse is, well, in the upright it's card of manifestation, but in the reverse it's kind of taking a pause. So right now there could be a standstill energy. And the Two of Coins is juggling, budgeting, balancing, choosing. So they are wishing to choose things that are one foot in front of the other towards this eternal love. They're wanting to transcend the not being closer. They do want to close the gap, but they know it's going to be one thing at a time in their 3D life. It's going to have to change. So for some, they are looking at coming closer to you, downsizing, streamlining, I just heard, so that they can, in time, it's giving them something to work towards. And see how it impacts their daily life. They do make choices regarding your connection day to day that would keep them more spontaneous and less cinched into things, commitments that aren't in their highest and best interest. They do use the distance and wanting to come towards you one day as a refining backup, a backbone to help them say no to things that they're not really invested in, so that they, you know, they won't have to get out of those things when it's time to come forward to you. But it's helping them be a bit more proactive with eliminating the things that aren't really a fit for them in their life. I'm mostly thinking, you know, business and contracts and things in the physical that they're saying no to because, one, they're not really resonating with it, and two, they would have to get out of it if they were to come forward to you eventually. And there's the eclipse energy, the moon in the reverse for clarification. So there are more things coming to light about their own subconscious preferences. They are more who they want to be because of this connection being at a distance. They have a bit more of a time and space parameter to work with that's larger than their immediate life as a muse. It's beautiful, interesting energy. And that is an expanded spiritual presence to incorporate and include those kinds of things that aren't actually in our 3D. It's a bigger picture thinking, which is a new kung fu, a mental thought process for your person, because they do consider you heavily in all they do. What actions are being taken at this time? Having strength about not being able to be public, to be seen in public, to hang out together in broad daylight, to visit in the physical. They're trying to overcome temptations for some. They're trying not to default into coping mechanisms. They're holding their own. They're being strong. They're seeing their capacity, and they're reveling in it, I just heard. 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Wands, both in the reverse. So again, this is causing them to look at things that are long-term beneficial or not. To look at the things that they've jumped too quickly at, to really see how they have been impulsive in the past and how they no longer wish to force things or rush things, or they're being more grateful that because of the distance, they're shown a different way of looking at life that shows more integrity, more strength. They can say no to the things that will lead to burden, and they can say yes to things that will be an authentic, long-term, beneficial choice. You have a very deep impact on this person at a distance. What is the biggest challenge at this time? Friendship, and that it's not, well, the Justice card in the reverse is that this connection can't be justified in more than a friendship way. It can't be sexually consummated, I heard. It can't be, it's kind of awkward because unconditional love understands that at a distance, humans want closeness, and so possibly other parties are involved, other lovers, things like that. So this awkward energy of not wanting it to be just friendship and not being able to offer more in certain ways, feeling weak about that, feeling the strength of it, feeling the human in it all is the challenge. Aww. What is the spirit-guided solution for it? An inner conviction, commitment to strategizing and using it as a muse, using it as this unspoken, deep, deep, deep motivation. This is the divine guidance. Use it to empower you, divine masculine. Don't allow it to disempower. Don't be shady. Don't be sneaky. Be on the up and up. Do all things with this conscious understanding that the love is here, it is real, and a more thoughtful, present approach can create unparalleled lifelong, I'm hearing, connection in this scenario because of the foundation that's afforded by the distance. I just heard it's a divine catalyst, and it's no mistake. Where is this connection going in the near future? The world. So I'm literally getting that the details are going to be worked out, that there can be some meetups. Oh, I didn't pull some clarifier for the solution. Energetic connection. Trust the 5D. Trust the energetic exchange. Trust the signs and synchronicities. Divine masculines really sink into appreciation and validation of the connection. This is also a card of spiritual discernment. So an added message here for the spirit-guided solution is this is also a beneficial time to understand the frequencies and the energetics of connection without getting lost in the physical euphoria and mistaking it for just a simple 3D event. So sexual passion and thinking about your person all of the time, these are things that we might attribute to straight endorphins or, you know, actually being in physical presence, pheromones, things like that. This is much more validating of the energetic spiritual connection. So utilize this time at a distance to be supported by that so that you do continue to make all of your decisions with mindfulness, divine masculines. Okay, so yeah, travel and getting past karmic hang-ups or thought paradigms. The Five of Wands is really the things, the physical stuff that seems to be in our way. This is turned in the reverse, meaning it's being completed. So literally, if distance is a factor, it's no longer going to be a deal breaker. Your divine counterpart is actually coming around to seeing it as a blessing, and that it has been part of the sacred process of laying the foundation. So they're going to start seeing it in that light and utilizing it for the benefit of the relationship, befriending it along with you. So your person has needed to come out of impulsive behavior and really see how they can trust themselves, sight unseen more deeply, and set healthy boundaries. Exactly. So instead of being codependent and blaming or relying on a physical person that's always there, that can either be, you know, a benefit, a blessing, or a curse, this has left your person to their own defenses and created somebody that considers themselves more capable than they once did. This has been an incredibly beautiful gift to your connection, actually. I'm hearing intimacy issues have also been able to have new strategies applied. Oh my goodness, what a great reading. Okay, for my viewer, what is one card? Dimensional planes of perception number 3, subconscious awareness and Akashic information. Yeah, it opens up the everyone. It opens up the multi-dimensionality and really does highlight the spiritual energetics at play. And so both of you are true masters in the quantum and being able to be spooky action at a distance, entangled there in spirit, really the faith, the trust, the personal accountability, the mastery that each of you are implementing as sovereign beings at a distance. It's opening up, it's qualifying the two of you to come into such a pristine look at the internal drivers, not just in your own life, your own genealogy, but the Akashic information across time and space. And that's also why you were able to meet and be at a distance and believe in the love, is because you are already souls that were specializing in that, I'm hearing. Okay, many blessings. I hope you tune into the other readings that may be for you, and bye for now.